The first step in the asylum process is registration. Registration is the recording, verifying, and updating of information on persons of concern to UNHCR. How to register with UNHCR Malaysia. To request registration, please submit the new registration form available on the Refugee Malaysia website. All requests will be processed, but due to the high number of submissions, UNHCR will not be able to respond immediately. Please wait to be contacted by UNHCR for a registration appointment. There are large numbers of individuals waiting for registration, so the waiting period is long. If you have made a registration request through the website, do not submit repeated requests for registration. Doing so will delay processing for you and others. Please remember to print or keep your reference number if you have applied for registration through the website. Please do not come to the UNHCR reception center for new registration if you do not have an appointment. When you are scheduled for an appointment, you will receive a phone call for an appointment and then an SMS confirmation with the date and time of your appointment. Appointment with UNHCR. Once you have been contacted by UNHCR Malaysia with an appointment date, you can prepare for your appointment. UNHCR will inform you who can accompany you to your registration appointment. Any other people, even family members, will not be allowed into the UNHCR reception center. On the day of your appointment, you will need to show the confirmation SMS to UNHCR staff at the UNHCR reception center to be allowed entry. Please come 30 minutes before your appointment time. Without an appointment, you will not be allowed to enter the center, as the number of appointments is fixed to ensure the health and well-being of refugees and asylum seekers. Please bring your own water containers and snacks food. When you are in front of the center and/or inside of the center, please dispose of your rubbish in bins. It is important that you provide correct, truthful and complete information when registering. Incomplete or incorrect information may be detrimental to your case. You will have to give details of all your family members whether they are with you in Malaysia or elsewhere in the world. This includes spouses, parents' birth and/or adopted, brothers and sisters full, half, step, adopted, and children biological, adopted, stepchildren and from previous marriage or relationship. Documents required. Please bring all available documents relevant to your case, including passports, identity papers, marriage certificate, birth certificate, family census or national identity document, military service booklets, medical certificates, evidence of previous registration with another UNHCR office, UNRWA office or a foreign government. Please bring any UNHCR-issued documents such as an identity card, under consideration UC letter, appointment card, and referral letter on your appointment date. Any documentation received from a UNHCR office other than Malaysia should also be presented. Document renewal. If you are already registered with UNHCR and have been issued a UNHCR document, you will need to renew the UNHCR document before its expiry date. 2 weeks before the expiry date, you will receive an SMS with your appointment date and time. You will receive another reminder SMS 3 days before the appointment date. The appointment date given will usually be the same day as the date of expiry on your document. If your UNHCR document has expired and you did not receive an SMS, it means that your telephone number recorded with UNHCR was no longer valid. Whenever you change your phone number, email, residential address, please update it through the Refugee Malaysia website using the phone number update or personal information update forms. On the date of your appointment to renew your UNHCR document, Only individuals with appointments and carrying their expired documents with them are allowed to enter the UNHCR reception center. Please do not bring unregistered relatives or family members with you. They will not be allowed to enter the center. Registering your child. If you have just had a baby, you can register his or her birth and get a birth certificate for them at the government's National Registration Department (NRD). There is no fee to be paid at NRD if you do this within 60 days of the baby being born. However, after 60 days, you may be charged fees for late registration. UNHCR strongly recommends that refugees and asylum seekers obtain a birth certificate for newborn babies from the National Registration Department (NRD), but it is not a necessary step to register the baby with UNHCR. If you are registered with UNHCR and would like to include your child into your UNHCR file, please submit the family composition change form available on the Refugee Malaysia website. Lost UNHCR documents. If you have lost your UNHCR card or under consideration UC letter, please submit the report on loss of document form on the Refugee Malaysia website. If you submit a lost document report through the website, please print or keep the reference number. You will be contacted by UNHCR within 1 month and given an appointment date to come to the UNHCR reception center and be issued a replacement document. UNHCR document. Individuals registered with UNHCR will be provided a UNHCR document that will say that the bearer of the document is under the protection of or of concern to UNHCR. UNHCR identity documentation has no formal legal value in Malaysia and is not a passport. It may reduce the risk of arrest, and allow limited access to health services, education and other essential support services from UNHCR, its partner organizations or other actors.